to it? Do you think people will only listen for a couple of minutes and then imagine the rest in their mind?
Well, they probably get distracted by the microwave.
Yeah, that's very...
That they got to change the thing.
Or they'll probably go out for a spaghetti bolognese. Yeah. Or, yeah.
But I don't know, I think there are certain, like creating more stimulus in a world where there's so much stimulus is also kind of a problem. And I think about this when like making art and stuff. But I think the idea of the art in which I make or the writing that I do is to create stimulus, which is like anti-stimulus. It's almost creating more space. Like, so they're like words that create spaces in which people can actually breathe.
And that's why a lot of your work is very spacious, right? Like the spatial awareness in your work is quite astounding. But, so should we have not done a podcast with prolonged periods of silence?
We should have just not spoken for 21 minutes.
Yeah, but we can't do that.
Yeah.
And also, we can't do that.
We've got too much Tourette's.
Yes. We can't be quiet for that long.
But maybe like after a few of these podcasts, the Tourette's will morph into narcolepsy and you guys will be freed.
I like that. Yeah, but that's when we have guest stars. Because we'll just sleep and they can talk for 21 minutes.
Yeah, we must have a couple of narcoleptic fans. If not, we'll just bring in some animals.
Or just holograms.
Yeah, holograms. I've got some beauties.
With fat personalities, eh?
Oh, with everything.
With every
every kind of personality. Multiple personalities, split personalities, bipolar, everything you want, really.
So you think that you've experienced truth in these fleeting moments, and outside of those moments, it's just been experienced through a lens, and a lens in which your mind has maybe altered it to a certain degree, to the point when it wasn't the truth anymore.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. Like, I like to believe that idea. I don't know if I actually think it or agree with it.
Yeah.
I don't. It sounds kind of ludicrous to agree with that in the moment, but it is held as a belief within me. But it is like when you have a moment of transcendence, it's that moment that is truth. It's not like you can't like refer to that and call that truth, because that's that's still in this like very intellectualized sort of holographic.
So would it be right to
memory
refer to it as something different rather than using the words truth?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it truth normally.
You would just call it
just like
a moment.
Maybe a moment. Maybe transcendence.
Maybe transcendence.
That sounds quite grand as well.
Yeah, maybe we're putting too much into it. Maybe it isn't meant to be this grand.
But I think it's maybe. We add it. We put a grandeur to it because it's so exotic and it's so like sensory and so blissful, and it just feels like you're connecting to a nature.
But then that goes back to what you were saying about how if we put all these words into it, making it transcendent or defining it as transcendent, we won't achieve it again, right? Because it's become too big in our minds, and then we'll crave it too much. So maybe we should not
just abandon it. Well, it's like the Buddhist idea of non-attachment, right?
Yeah.
So you can't be attached to any idea of truth in order to experience it.
But then we're obviously incapable of that because we're attached to holograms, right?
Yeah.
We're attached to everything. We cannot.
But we've got there's a potential, there's a path, there's a way that we could move towards this thing, but we probably don't have the patience to do it.
No, we definitely can't do that.
Yeah.
But maybe our listeners, as a result of this conversation, may achieve that state.
Yeah, hopefully our insanity and lack of commitment and impatience can inspire you to become greater, more truthful, transcendent beings. So that is our intention. Like that was the foundation of our impatience. To become impatient to the point that it inspires transcendence within our lives.
That was the mission statement of this podcast. Yeah. And that's actually
of our lives.
Yes. So it would now be a good time to introduce ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we've done everything in reverse order, we've done the mission statement, now we should introduce ourselves.
Sure, why not?
So my name is Shy, someone who's shy, and this is...
Ilyas. And we are Carl Marx, and his washing up
crew.
No, we're just the washing up.
We are the washing up. Are we what's in the sink, or are we doing the washing up?
Like I think that is truth. Like it's like the Zen koans and stuff. It's like truth isn't like some grand existential reality or pondering this sort of thing. It's just like fucking doing the washing up, or cutting your toenails or brushing your teeth. It's just like
So the banality of existence is true.
It's just life. It's just life. This is truth. There's nothing about it. This is truth. Right? And so how do we access truth? We just do the washing up.
Wait, that's a great moment to end on, with you just saying right?
Right?
And then if I just say like maybe, and then we just end it. Like 21 minutes over.
Okay.
Yeah, but so we're the washing up.
Yeah. We are, yeah.
So am I the fairy liquid? Are you the fairy liquid? Am I clay? You're clay.
Huh?
Are we all? It's just all submerged.
The cosmos is the fairy liquid, and we are its bubbles.
Are we? And why is Karl Marx involved?
Well, we've got to have a communist somewhere, otherwise
Because
there's no, like,
he'll wash us all equally.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
dream.
That's the beauty of an existential political communist housework.